What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to Pokemon. Welcome back to the IBA League. This is week 3. We had one hell of a match last time. If you didn't watch that, make sure you do. Make sure you go watch it. It was one emotional roller coaster, I guess I can call it, and a big old emotional roller coaster. It was a crazy game. It was a crazy game. So if you didn't watch that, make sure you go back and watch. It was pretty crazy. For this week, we are battling the Milwaukee. Let me get the name. Let me get the exact name of the team. It should be in the title as well, but I want to get the name here. Where he at? Wait, where he at? Wait, hold up. Where is he? Wait. Where did he go? I cannot see his name here. Oh, there it is. Milwaukee Marshadows. That's what his team is called. The Milwaukee Marshadows. Yeah, he is. I believe he's 1-1 currently. I believe he's currently 1-1. So that's pretty cool. As you can see on the screen, we're bringing Scizor. You can already see all the mons we bring, but we're bringing Scizor again. Pretty much the same moveset, except this time he is more offense, a bit more offense oriented. He basically walls Sharpedo if it does not have HP Fire. I'm not expecting to bring HP Fire, but yeah. Then Hitmontop if Hitmontop does not bring Fire Punch, and it walls Staraptor. And then Bullet Punch. Steel is not great for his team. Does a lot of damage to a lot of things he got, so that's kind of why we bring in the Scizor. It walls a good amount of his mons. It pretty much hits really hard with that Bullet Punch. And we got Roost to defog. We need that defogger to get rid of them with the Stealth Rocks. Or Gabodor if he brings that to spike it up. So yeah, Ferrothorn is probably going to be his Rock Setter, or Spikes, whatever he wants. It's probably going to be that. And Scizor can wall it pretty well. Scizor walls Ferrothorn pretty damn well, with no issue. So we can easily go in on Ferrothorn, set up some, do a defog, maybe Roost. Yeah. So that's Scizor for you. The spread is way more offensive this time than usual, because he does have a really remarkable attack at 150. So it's nothing to sleep on. Nothing to sleep on. Then Toxapex is coming back again. Toxapex is here. Toxapex is just good. It walls the Blacephalon. It walls Sharpedo if it does not have Psychic Fang, which I will expect it to have. I do expect it to have Psyfang. And then it walls Gastrodon. It does wall Gastrodon. Despite Gastrodon being what's it called, ground type, it doesn't have a high attack, so Earthquake doesn't do much. And then and it also does fairly well against Tauros. Also Gabodor, it can probably wall Gabodor as well. Probably, yeah, most likely. It can probably wall Hitmontop too. So pretty damn good. We're running Toxic Spikes this time because I'm not expecting to bring the Gabodor. Seeing as we have Toxapex, I'm really not expecting Gabodor to come. And I believe we can get some Toxic Spikes up. I believe we can. Haze is also here for some good stuff. If you start to set up with something like Sigilif, for example, if you start to set up with Sigilif, Toxapex can be here to Haze. And then Scald for some damage. We're running pretty much fully specially defensive here. The defense is for tanking Gastrodon. This here is to tank that Gastrodon. Yeah, we can tank Earthquakes with that, and we can pretty much go in against Floricus easily. Set up some Toxic Spikes against that. I don't think Floricus can touch us at all. I don't think it can. So yeah, and then Regenerator, obviously Regenerator. Next up we got Tangrowth, who's been renamed to Jesus. Oh boy. He is our savior in this match because there was one big problem with his team. For me at least, on my tanks, and that was Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum absolutely obliterate everything I have, except for Tangrowth. Tangrowth defense is so goddamn high and HP that this thing right here, can eat up a hit smash from a Tyrantrum. That's wild. That's wild. That is wild. This thing is just massive, and then we have Focus Blast to take care of it. We can Sleep Powder it. We can Giga Drain on like Torpedo, for example. We can Giga Drain on Gastrodon, also here for Gastrodon, yes. So literally, oh, it also walls Torpedo really well. It's straight up wall Torpedo. Even Ice Fang. Ice Fang does nothing. Literally does nothing to Tank Growth. This thing is an absolute god. I love Tank Growth. Tank Growth is like, I want this guy in every single draft. He's saving my ass. He's literally saving my ass. Last time he would have saved my ass, but crit into miss feels bad. Feels bad. So yeah, that's Tank Growth. Next up, we have Cutie. Cutie is coming again, and you might think this build here is super strange. Why do I have Roost, Light Screen, and Reflect with specs? Why do I have that? Okay, so his team does have quite a fair good amount of knockoffs. Like Gastrodon, I believe gets knockoff. I think it does. I believe him on top gets as well, and Ferrothorn, Gabodo gets it. And I'm not sure. But yeah. But Specs is here. He's also here to just go in quickly, click a Roost, go out, or click Light Screen, go out, or Reflect and go out. But the main thing here is Ice Beam. This Ice Beam here does way too much damage to anything he has. We're running Modest to absolute max damage. We can 2-hit KO Ferrothorn. We can 2-hit KO Sharpedo. We can 2-hit KO Florges. We OHKO. We wall up Jolteon. We 2-hit KO Gastrodon with Ice Beam 2. And it's just damage. It's just damage. Ice Beam, I'm pretty sure does a lot to Tyrantrum too, if I'm not mistaken. Florges 2-hit KO'd, plus Cephalon 2-hit KO'd. I just need to click Ice Beam. I don't have to click anything else. With Specs, and I can lock into Ice Beam with no issue. No issue at all. It's just so powerful against everything he has. Obviously, Staraptor gets absolutely O-code. Sigilyph gets absolutely O-code. So there's no worry about those. But yeah, Ice Beam is just too much power for everything he has. And Specs Modest, it's big damage. It's some really big damage. So yeah, Cutie is here to do the thing and destroy. Pretty much. This is all I have to say about it. Cutie is here to kill with Ice Beam. It's like Cutie is like a late game sweeper at this point. It's like late game sweepish. So like when everything is chipped down to about half or like to about 60%, we can come in and just roll Ice Beams, just to roll Ice Beams. But I'll just say, this is not our only offensive mon. Twilight Sparkle is coming back. The top killer in the league currently, sitting on 9 kills in 2 games. Boy, this thing is too much power. It's not shiny, because it fits the name Twilight Sparkle a lot more. It hits Twilight Sparkle a lot more. My nose is so itchy. Oh my. Sorry. I'm really sorry. So we're running Timid here. Max, everything. This time we're running Titanium Z. Despite him having a ghost, Titanium Z does really well. If we go to plus, we're running Double Dance too. We're running Nasty Plot and Agility, along with Thunderbolt and Focus Blast. Really offensive set. It's a really offensive set. What Thunderbolt is gonna do, our main move here is Focus Blast, which scares me a little bit because last time I was lucky enough to hit 3 Focus Blast, but this game we might have to hit more, possible. But that's why I have Titanium C, because if I feel like I have to land the Focus Blast, I click C move, right? If there's a situation where I just 100% need to land it, I'm clicking C move. Yeah, Thunderbolt just there for stab damage, Sharpedo, Florges. It is Florges. Really good. I'm pretty sure it's 2-hit KO Florges. I'm pretty sure we do. But we I'm not sure. Not sure, but this is not here for Florges. We have other stuff here for Florges, like Iron Man and Toxapex. They're pretty much here for that. Now, you're not bringing the Manitin this time. The Manitin is kind of this time. Agron's kind of Espion, we haven't found much use for Espion. I might trade it off. Espion haven't had much use. I might look into a free agent. Lucario, I'm still waiting for the time where Lucario becomes relevant. But for now, he hasn't been very relevant at all. I was looking to bring him this time, and I could choose between him and Thunderous, but Thunderous just seemed much better. They're both C captains, so it was between Thunderous and Lucario, and I just had to go Thunderous. It was just much better overall. So maybe one day we'll get Lucario. I want to use it. I do want to use it. Rotom Frost. Might also look into some swap there. Some free agent. I don't know. But for the last mon, we got Handshake. He's back again for this battle. He's gonna be a Stealth Rock user with Toxic Roost and Earthquake. We don't really need another move on him because most of his stuff gets hit by the Earthquake. He has a lot of weaknesses to Earthquake. He's got Blacephalon, he's got Jolteon, he's got Tyrantrum, he's got Gabodor. That's 4 of his mons that are weak to Earthquake. So it's here. It does good damage to most other mons too. Decent damage to Ferrothorn. Decent damage, but the main reason is here is you see we are max special defense. He's here to walls Hip on top completely. He walls a non-banded Staraptor. It walls Sigilyph and it walls Gabodor. It walls Gabodor and it walls Tauros. So we're here for some checks that he might bring. I feel like Tauros might come. I have a feeling Tauros might come. My feeling for his team is that it's gonna be a Blacephalon, Ferrothorn, Sharpedo, Florges, Tyrantrum, and then either Staraptor or Tauros. That's what I think he's bringing. That's what I think that's coming. But yeah, this is the team. We're running Toxic Up and Poison Heal. We're running that's the moves. So yeah, this is the squad we're bringing for the battle tomorrow. So yeah, with that being said, I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button down below. And if you're new, make sure to subscribe button as well to watch more of my content. And with all that being said, bye bye.